let's get into this 90s bang wig from Sensational. Now, I have unit 911 in the color 1B, and I love how it came packaged. You know, it had the little rods in there, whatever you want to call it, to keep the curls nice, intact, and packaging. When I say that packaging, they did that because everything was ready to install. This is the lace, okay? Transparent, you're definitely gonna have to tint it. It's like a T-part wig. In my personal opinion, you got a middle part with edges, you got a comb and an elastic band. So I did go ahead and put it on my head. And for my big head girls, I think it's gonna be a little bit, it just fits. Okay, it's not too tight and it's not too big. It just fits. So anyway, this is a hairline up close, pretty decent. It's not bulky or anything. It just has a lot of density, and as you can see by the wig, it's supposed to have that much density. Now the curls, they are tea. I am not gonna hold you. It has a little bit of shine, but it's not too much. It looks like it goes with the curls. So we're gonna go ahead and take our lace tint and spray. This is in the shade medium brown, and I'm trying to hold the nozzle halfway just so I can get myself a light tint, because I noticed back in the day when I went heavier with this, it made my scalp look fake. Okay, so you just want a light tint. So after we do that, I am gonna go ahead and pin this up so we can go ahead and cut off the lace. Y'all, I found my scissors. Y'all know last week's video, y'all, I had them big old kitchen scissors, but we're just gonna go ahead and make sure we're creating jagged edges, and we're gonna take this lace right on off. Okay, so now I'm going in with my lace spray, and I'm using about 1 to 2 layers. It's still cool outside. I think today was like 51 degrees, so I don't need that much because, yeah. So I take my blow dryer on a cool heated setting, and I just wait till it is tacky. Once it's tacky, we're just going to pull that down. I feel like I kind of pulled it down too far. I don't like doing that no more, but I did pull it down a little too far on my forehead for my liking, but we gonna make it do what it do. Now, I felt like with this lace in particular, I'm just making sure it was straight because I felt like it was crooked. But anyway, with this lace in particular, you do want to make sure that you use the back of the comb to actually lay it down, because I felt like I had pieces that were just either not laying all the way down or it was rolling up. I don't know what that one's about, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to repeat this process throughout my entire head. And I'm going in with the Frontal Queens lace spray, and I'm just going to spray this on top of the lace just to melt for the more of the line of demarcation. Now I'm just going in with my elastic band, and I'm going to let this sit for 10 to 15 minutes. I actually was scrolling on TikTok, so it was longer than that, and I ended up with a mark on my head, but that's neither here or there. After that 10-15 minutes is gone, y'all should see everything is laid, no lifting, no nothing. And this is where I go into detangle the hair. I first go in with a wide tooth comb. I wish I had a wider one, but I broke the hair off in sections and detangled it gently because, like I said, these curls are beautiful and I want them to last long. The more you brush it and the more you comb it consistently, it just takes out the curl quick. I want them to drop over time, so I like to work in sections and take my time. Now, it is going to be some tangling because the hair is made to be curl, so don't be alarmed. So I'm going in with the hot comb, and I'm just going to flatten it out a little bit. Not too much. I don't want to change the texture of the hair, so I just make sure to lightly go through it. And I do have my hot comb on 5 to 10. I'm taking this Ruby Kisses Cream Foundation, the darker shade in level 12, and I'm using that to define my part. So now I'm just going to go ahead and brush it and just play with it a little bit. I was trying to decide whether I wanted baby hairs or not. I should have left it like this because it actually looked way better than me doing those baby hairs, but I don't know why I'm getting back to the baby hair era, but I did. So we're just gonna go ahead and section off a little bit of that hair. And I love this T-part unit because I guess you can call it that. But I love this how they constructed it because it's nice and plucks. And when I do my baby hairs, it's not messing up the hairline behind it. So everything is still nice and cohesive. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut at that angle. And this my curling iron or my flat iron wasn't all the way warmed up. So I thought that you could curl this hair. Normally I'm able to curl my baby hairs with that flat iron and I don't really be having no issues. But y'all, when I tell y'all, wait till I get to the other side. So I went ahead and cut it long, and thank God I cut them long first because when it was fully heated up, why in the world did the curl melt off? Look, I didn't even notice it until I was like, why is my hair looking burnt? And then I looked, look, y'all. Long story short, don't use hot heat to curl it because it will melt off. So I ended up doing a messy part because I felt like it just was more of my vibe. I felt like it looked better than it's just a blunt middle part. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So anyway, I give it a 10 out of 10. I'll leave her linked in the description section below. And until my next one, you go. We'll see you later. Bye, guys.